internal affairs.
I am.
But how can they do an alcohol test on him? Because he was drunker than a Cooter Bram.
Well, here's the thing with that. The internal affairs will have to be the one to do that. And not only that, we'd have to see him driving on the road before we can make him do it. He's got the same umbrella as anybody else. If you're at your house, or if we could have caught him down there on the road, it'd been a different story.
Sir, there are witnesses besides our family that saw this.
Yeah, there's a witness that watched him.
I know that. I understand that. But it's like anything else. If somebody sees somebody reckless driving and they say they're drunk and then they end up getting home, all he's going to say is, I drank a beer when I got home. That's the...
I mean, you can see the tire
We ran up on him.
I caught him, but I didn't know it till after. I was going to get my stepson, and Adam Parks is my neighbor, so
I understand that. I'm concerned as much as you are.
You can't go to his house and check?
But here's what I need you to do. I can even meet you at the sheriff's office when you file the complaint. I need it in writing so that I can give it to the chief deputy or the appointed sheriff, and they can give it to the internal.
Okay, so we need to come tonight.
You can come tonight or in the morning.
Oh,
if you want to come tonight, I'll meet you over there. If you want to come in the morning,
I'll come right now, but
yeah, this is too much.
And as far as tell me what happened.
You want to talk to Tanner?
Son.
He's 16.
Yeah, you can just tell me the story. I'm curious to what he's done this time. But anyways, go ahead and tell me what happened.
Well, he was riding his dirt bike, he said, and a white pickup was chasing him, trying to run him over. And I know it's true because this boy was scared, crying. I had to go get him out of the woods.
Did he stop him earlier? Did he stop him earlier too?
No. He had stopped Brandon earlier. Have you already talked to him? You've already spoke to him, I see.
I'm not going to talk to him. I'm going to let internal affairs. I'm tired of talking to that. I'm going to let internal affairs investigate this, and we're going to do something. Because it's you know as well as I do, it's not the first time. So.
Meet you down there, sir. We're going to get ready.
I know you can't.
I will make sure that something gets done with it if you come in.
We are coming.
I'm leaving my house right now.
Here's what I'm asking you. He stopped him. Go ahead and tell me the rest of it.
Well, when he called, he was crying. Tanner said he didn't stop him. He was just chasing him.
He moved to the side for him to pass him, and he kept getting in behind him, and he kept trying to run him off the road. And
put your wife on the phone and let her tell me the story, because you got me on speakerphone and it keeps on going in and out.
I'm so sorry. He said, Mama, he's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I'm like, what road are you on? And he told me the pond, he didn't know how to explain it. But what's the name of that road, baby?
It's off, I call it the Matter.
The Matter. It's another place over here. But regardless, he got in behind him. He said he was chasing him behind him. And he got over to the side for him. He wasn't going that fast, but he got over to the side. And the guy got in behind him and started revving his engine. He just started driving toward him. My son said he had to gas. His little old bike won't go no more than 50 miles an hour. He said he tried to get him off the road 4 or 5 times, and he hit a ditch and hid in the woods. Well, they saw him do it. Well, this is when So we get there, they're driving real slow, and they're looking in the woods. Well, I know my son's hiding in the woods. Well, I pulled up to him. I said, I said, listen here, where's my son? He said, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I just been up here drinking with my buddies. I said, so you're drinking and driving? I said, that's number 1, sir. You don't need to be doing that. I said, number 2, where's my son? Because I know damn well it's you. He described you to me. And he was like, I ain't done nothing. And just drove off. I was like, dude. So I looked at Brandon. He goes, I know exactly who that is. And I said, okay, well, we'll handle it. My son pulled up to me and threw up. He was so scared. I was on the phone with him trying to direct him toward me. And as soon as he saw me, it's like it's not good.
Have you talked to Mr. Park since then?
We tried to. Well, honestly, Brandon had tried to go down there and see if he wouldn't come out. He was in the truck and he was trying to hide the truck. And Brandon was watching him hide in the truck. And he said, forget it.
Do you know who was with him?
No.
He had several.
There was a guy in the vehicle with him. One guy in the vehicle with him and two guys in a truck behind him. There was a bunch of them. There was 4 of them.
But I didn't know at the time.
We didn't know at the time that they had actually done it because you're thinking to yourself, not a sheriff's officer. But then I had seen them looking through the woods. And then Tanner was like, that's him, that's him.
Yeah.
You know, and by that time, I mean, it was probably good he was already gone because he had my kids so scared and you can see all the marks all over the road. Like, it was scary. I'm upset.
Or if you just want to wait and file everything at the sheriff's office. But if you want to come up tonight and put it in writing, I'll meet you over there and I'll come out and get you and take you in a private room and you can fill out a complaint and
Yes, sir.
Put down exactly what you told me.
Yes, sir.
And I will make sure it gets first thing in the morning. I'm actually going to call somebody tonight and tell them as soon as they walk in the building tomorrow, start investigating. Because what they do is they'll have to assign it. We got to do some paperwork. If you file the complaint, and then we'll assign it to a IE, internal affairs officer, and they'll immediately start investigating it. Okay.
Okay.
I'll get all your contact information.
House now, is it the one in Beckley we need to come to?
No, it's the new one. It's on the bypass. It's
okay.
Ned Payne Drive.
Right next to Woodrow Wilson.
Right next to Woodrow Wilson?
It's close to Woodrow, but it's on the other side of the road.
Okay, we know where that's at.
I want to tell you this. Listen, I'm Lieutenant Randy White, and I'm going to tell you something. Don't let one bad apple spoil the bunch.
I know.
So I can't really say that I'm going to convict him right now, right here talking to you. We got to investigate it and all that stuff, but I want you to know something. We have some good people at the Raleigh County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir. I know. I've met a couple of them. I'm upset right now. This gentleman is abusing his power.
Listen, I'm upset with you. So I'm going to head over to the sheriff's office.
Yes, sir.
And I will wait on y'all there. And when you get there, I'll give y'all the paperwork to fill out.
Okay. Does Tanner need to come?
No, they'll probably. He's upset enough.
Yeah.
They'll probably. He's 16, so I mean, if he tells you something, they might. The internal affairs officer will probably talk to him with you when they investigate it.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, we are going to leave now.
If you want to take pictures of the roadway and all that stuff, and or if you want me to send somebody down to take some pictures,
we can. It is dark outside. Well, we can shine some lights on them and do our best, sir.
All right. I mean, I can send somebody down, but if you want to take some pictures and have them and produce them whenever you actually.
We'll go down there and do it. That's perfectly fine. We're right here by it, and I don't want to waste no manpower when they can't. They can probably get the same pictures we can.
Listen, I apologize for what happened, and you tell your son that, I don't want him to grow up hating the police, but I will meet you at the sheriff's office.
All right. I look forward to meeting you. Thank you so much.
All right. See you there.
Bye-bye. We'll go down.